But as I wanted to say, there's just so much talking in this game. I can't talk a lot. The height of our poorness in my family was really, this is hard to explain. Germans will understand. That was really fucked. And that was really, for me personally, the lowest of the low. So I come back from the army, so I was 18. So 10 years ago, 2010, I come back from the army. And when I came back from the army, I had 5K on my bank account because I made mad money in the army. You get way too much money in the army. It's a joke, man. Dude, my mom is wiping old people's arses for 800 in the army. I do nothing all day and get 1.2K. Fucking joke. So I come home. And I have 6 months before university starts. So I'm like, listen, mom, dad, I have 5K on my bank account. I'm gonna live off this 5K for 6 months and just play fucking video games all day, right? Whatever. But my parents at this point both didn't have jobs. They were both unemployed. So they had Hartz IV in Germany. If you're unemployed, you get Hartz IV. You get 400 euros a month, but the government has you by the balls. The government is like, you have to write free, how to say in English, applications. If you don't listen to us, we're going to take away your money, blah, blah, blah. Because me, my mom, and dad all live together, we are considered by German law like a community. And you actually call it... Oh, can I actually fucking talk? I just want to finish my fucking story. So me and my parents were legally a community of need. So that means legally we are free people as a unit. So one day I get a letter from the Arbeitsamt, which is a very bad thing in Germany. It's fuck that shit. It's the Office of Unemployment. And that is really, when you have to go there, you know something is bad, you know? This is like bad shit, bad shit. Yeah. So I get this letter from this guy. And he's like, hey, I'm the guy who is responsible for the case of you and your parents, for you guys. Could you please come by? I'm like, what? I have to drive to the Arbeitsamt, to the Office of Unemployment? What the fuck? So I'm driving there. I'm a young kid, right? I don't know much. And this guy is like, hey, man, you got to find a job. And I'm like, no, I have money. Who the fuck are you to tell me I can do what the fuck I want? I have 5K on the bank account. And he's like, listen, man, I get that, man. I get that, dude. But legally, you guys are a unit of need. Which means, if you do not show behavior by law of finding a job, I have to cut your parents' money. So I'm going home, and I'm like, yo, mom, dad, if I don't get a job for the next 4 months or some shit before university, like I literally have my immatriculation on the 1st of October, I can legally prove I'm going to university. If I don't get a job for this time, my parents lose their unemployment money. So... And I don't want to get a job for that. I mean, no one takes you. What, 4 months, nothing gonna happen. So I just said, listen, guy, I don't know what to do. Please help me. And then it happened. And that was, for me personally, the lowest of the low. In Germany, there's a thing, and the Germans will know, called €1 job, €1 job. When you are unemployed in Germany, and you're completely useless, you're an alcoholic, you're never gonna find a job. There's nothing left for you, right? You're really fucked. The government will give you a €1 job. You will work 6 hours a day for €1 an hour. In the end, you get 240 or something. And they gave me that. If I did not take the €1 job, I would actually fuck my parents. They would not get money more. And then it happened, man. I had to do a €1 job. And that was so fucking disgusting. I can't take that. That was such a fucking trash job, man. It was so ridiculous. Oh, shoes. That was just, how's that legal? I get the system. It's just like my dad, for example, he is on a €1 job for 2 years now. Because he just, you know, has some issues. Oh, this doesn't fit to him though. What was that, a €1 job? So €1 jobs are what we call Beschäftigungstherapie. They're fucking complete bullshit. So what happened is, I had to drive to this thing. I even had a car. I wasn't even that poor. So I'm going to this €1 job, and I walk in and I go to this basement. So imagine a basement. Left and right are tables with PCs, and there's 8 people like my age, younger people, a bit younger. And what we had to do is, so officially it stated that we had to do public work. For example, I can't listen to radio. Can I just turn off radio? 1 sec. It was so funny though. I walk in there and I actually knew someone from my class. This is a true story. This is not like evil or something. We had a transgender person in my class, and that person was in that room, like, hey, what's up, man? How you doing? girl, whatever. I was cool with that person. No bad feelings. Obviously, all good. That was just funny though. So there's this room, and officially our job was to design commercials. For example, to design a commercial for going to the park or whatever, man. It's just a joke. In the end, what happens is you go there 8 in the morning and you just surf on the internet all day long. All day long. And you don't do anything. It's the biggest waste of tax money of all times, man. It's so fucking fucked, man. And the problem is, and that's just, sorry, the truth. Oh, there's real estate here? No, it's a garage. The people I worked with there were fucking idiots, right? These were young people that had an IQ of 60. Sucks for them, but that was fucking ridiculous. And I felt so dirty there, because it's just, as always, I just want to be honest. I always felt like I'm an intelligent kid. I'm not that dumb. And, well, I had a job for 1 euro an hour chilling with the most dumb fuckers in the world. And the dumbest motherfucker was the job. I swear to God. Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy. That piece of shit. What was his name? Herr Schröder? So, you have a supervisor at this job. My supervisor looked like this. You know what's sad? You Google Scooter and this guy comes up. This is Scooter. Are you kidding me? Scooter, Germany, young. He looked like this. No, I thought, man, he looked like this, okay? My supervisor looked like this. One of these guys. Golden chain, stuff like that, right? And I very quickly realized his mother was the boss of the entire institution of this big house, which was some government building. She was the big boss, his mom. And this guy, this supervisor, was such a fucking trash bag, such a monkey dude, that his mom, this is the only job you can give him, you know? It's the only fucking job you can give this guy. And this guy very quickly started to like me, because I was still young, and I was nice to him. I listened to his stories and stuff. And the only thing he had going for himself is he was a car tuner. He had this car. Yeah, he was like a guy who drives a car like this, right? And this car was his life. So every fucking day, because he liked me, he was like, oh, this ginger guy actually can count to 10. So what happened, every day I would go there, and this guy would just act like life is GTA and be like, hey, Tommy, want to take a ride? And I couldn't say no. He's the supervisor, right? He's my boss, in a way, you know? So every day, I would go in the car with him, and we will just drive around the city, paid by fucking taxpayers, and he will just show off. He will always do shit like this. Look at this, Tommy. Hey, bitch. Oh, you think you're faster? Fuck you. All day long. We will do this shit. And I was still young. I wasn't like, damn, you suck. I was just going with the fucking flow, you know? And fuck. That was the lowest life. That was the lowest, man. I would literally be in bed at night like, dude, this is your life. You go to 1 euro job, chilling with this fucking mental guy in his shitty car all day, man. Oh, that was fucked, dude. This was all taxpayer money, by the way. Germans, tax money is doing great.